Good afternoon, Jeff. Thank you for joining us.
Good afternoon.
Maybe if we just start with a brief introduction to yourself and, of course, CDNetworks.
Sure. So Jeff Kim, President and COO of CDNetworks. We are a global content delivery network. More about that. CDNetworks is a 13-year-old company. We have offices all around the globe in places like London, San Jose, Tokyo, Japan, Beijing. We have at our core a network of 140 points of presence around the globe in hard to reach places like China, India, Russia, of course the easier places like US and EMEA. And what we do is we leverage that network to accelerate websites, client server applications, as well as mobile applications.
So what are you doing particularly then in the financial space?
Sure. I guess the easiest way is to actually kind of mention a case study that we reviewed. So Saxo Bank is one of our customers. They're a foreign exchange trading platform around the globe. They were experiencing problems specifically in the hard to reach areas like China, Russia, and India, where their trades were dependent on the transactions going really, really fast. Unfortunately, they were losing millions of dollars a day because of broken transactions. So end users would be trading, $1 for €1, and by the time the transaction got back to their application, the prices had changed. Again, that resulted in millions of dollars a day in loss. So by leveraging our network and our technology, we were able to reduce the latency in those trades from anywhere around the globe, and those broken transactions became successful ones.
And what kind of latency changes are we seeing then?
Sure. So we are seeing on the lines of hundreds of milliseconds from hard to reach areas down to something much more manageable like 50 milliseconds.
Wow, that's a huge increase.
Absolutely.
Decrease, depending on how you look.
Sure.
So, of course, you're also involved quite closely with the FX space.
Correct.
What are you actually doing then in that area that's perhaps different to the rest of the financial work that you do?
Yeah, we actually just serve FX clients. So what I like to say is we're like the plumbers of the internet. We make the internet work faster, and we let our customers in the FX space run the applications and run their mobile applications, and we'll handle everything underneath.
So how do you work then alongside the other technologies that you need to work with, the systems on each end? Is there any sort of compatibility questions there, or any investment that they need to make simply beyond going, we'd like to work with you?
That's a good, excellent question. In the past, a lot of these FX customers would have to go out and invest a huge amount of CapEx, as well as OpEx in their own IT personnel. With us, because we're a truly fully managed cloud service provider, they have none of that. They sign up with us, we do some configuration of our network to point at their origin location, and they're done. They pay a monthly subscription model where they buy our cloud service, but it's as simple as that.
So just finally then, what are some of the biggest challenges that you come up against in that financial space in particular?
Sure. It's really exposure, right? And getting our brand and our name out and our solution out. There are a lot of people that, and I mentioned this in kind of my session today, that still think that you can solve this by buying more bandwidth, or buying more hardware, or adding a new data center. That's absolutely not the case, and it's just getting our prospects educated on the fact that there is an alternative solution that is better, faster, cheaper, and that's what people are always looking for.
Well, I did say finally, but as you just mentioned, you have come off the session. Tell us a little bit more about that session.
The session was very good. Again, I think it was an eye-opening thing for some folks. I would say 90% of the people I meet are still, we're designing our architecture, we're working with our IT teams, and we're adding more bandwidth. We're buying more data centers. And again, being able to tell them that there is a different option and that you should take a look at it, people are genuinely interested.
Well, if people are genuinely interested, where should they be looking?
They should be looking at our CDNetworks.com, our website.
Fantastic. Well, thank you very much
for
joining me today.
All right.